Prep skills questions for 3.8, number 1. After spending only 10 minutes on his first homework assignment, Ben slowly begins to realize that he needs to take his math class a little more seriously and starts to increase his study time. By the sixth assignment, he's spending 45 minutes on his homework. Find the slope of a line that describes the amount of time Ben is spending on homework and describe what it means. So it sounds like to me that the time he spent on his homework depends on which assignment this was. So let's write an ordered pair for the first one. Assignment 1, he spent 10 minutes. For assignment 6, he spent 45 minutes. Remember to find the slope is the change in y over the change in x. This gives us 35 over 5, which reduces to 7. This means that the amount of time Ben is spending on his homework is increasing at the rate of 7 minutes per homework assignment. So for the next one, we would expect that he'd be spending 7 minutes more, and so on. Number 2, they ask us to draw the graph of the equation y equals negative 20x plus 45. Remember we said we need at least 2 points to determine a line. So I'm going to substitute 0 in for x. And so negative 20 times 0 plus 45 gives me 45. And then I'm going to go ahead and substitute 1 in for x. So I'm going to write this out to the side. Y equals negative 20 times 1 plus 45. That will yield y equals 25. So I have another point, 125. So if I were to graph this, let's let this be 0, then 1, 2, 3, and so on. And let's go up by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, negative 10, negative 20, negative 30. Probably didn't need those negative numbers there, but that's okay. So my 2 points are 0, 45, and then 1, 25. It's just a sketch. All right. For number 3, they're asking us to find all the solutions to the equation or the inequality. So 3a, go ahead and write that down. And why don't you pause this and see how you do. Okay, I subtracted 12 from each side and got 5x equals 88. Then I divided both sides by 5. I end up with x equals 17 and 6/10. All right, let's look at b. We have 3 times 2 minus y equals minus 10. So again, pause this and see how you do. Okay, so here we go. Let me explain what I did. So I've got the 6 minus 3y, distribute that 3, equals y minus 10. And then I'm deciding to move my 6 over to the side. So I subtract 6 from both sides, and that gives me a negative 3y equals y minus 16. Because negative 10 minus 6 is negative 16. So now I'm going to subtract y from both sides, because if my constants are on the right side and you get my variables on the left. So I'm subtracting y from both sides. I get negative 4y equals negative 16. Now to get the y by itself, I have to divide both sides by negative 4. So as you see, the negative 16 divided by negative 4 is 4. Hope you got the same thing. All right, let's look at what's going on with C. So C is an inequality. And so we have 50 plus 12 and 5/10 x is greater than or equal to 99. All right, let's see how you do with that. Go ahead and pause the video and try to work it out. All right, let's see how we did. So I subtracted 50 from both sides, and that gives me 12 and 5/10 x is greater than or equal to 49. Some students were like, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just go put my equal sign there. Who cares? Well, it really does matter. So we're trying to communicate to somebody what our solution set is. So no, you can't change a greater than or equal to just an equal sign. And then we're going to divide both sides by 12 and 5/10. So I now have x is greater than or equal to 3 and 92 hundredths.